waste of life. I didn't know you were 45-year-old white trash already.
It's cheap and I like it. Speaking of cheap,
I'll keep that comment.
welcome to Just Your Average Movie Thoughts. I'm Chad and this is my friend Mike. How you doing, Mike?
What's up, guys?
Today we have a special Marvel themed episode where we talk about our favorite top 10 MCU movies. You excited?
So excited.
So, how do you like the MCU?
I
Is it
mean,
your pride and joy? Is it your favorite thing in life?
I'm happy to have superhero movies, and it's better than the DCEU, so, hey.
Yeah, sadly. Because DC should be better. You know it's true.
DC is such garbage.
But Marvel has a lot of movies. So making the top 10 is actually kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we just did it 5 minutes ago.
It was more of a pain in the ass than I thought it'd be. It's just 21 movies. Even though we haven't seen Captain Marvel yet.
Had to pick half of 20 movies, oh my god.
Yeah. So Phase 1
Brain busted.
has Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, Avengers. And then Phase 2 has Iron Man 3, Thor, The Dark World, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man. Then Phase 3 has Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Captain Marvel. Phase 3 had a lot more movies.
You're kind of hard to understand when you're not taking breaths in between.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure people are used to it.
Don't try too hard, you might pass out.
I got my little elixir right here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna drink.
Alright, so let's start with our top 10. What is your 10th pick?
My 10th is the original Iron Man.
Why so?
Well, I mean, let's be real. That was our first foray into this world, and
You can still hold up.
it was great just seeing the Iron Man suit on screen. I mean, it was what, 2008, but even for the time, it was pretty mind blowing.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that one. I'll get to that. Bring on my list. See, my
Give it away.
My 10 was kind of hard. Like, it was between Ant-Man and Doctor Strange. But I still think Doctor Strange kind of pulled ahead a little bit. It was a very different movie. A lot of more mystical arts, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he is the master of mysticism.
Yeah, no, but this movie definitely, like, Marvel was trying to do a whole, it's not magic, it's a lot of science stuff, and Doctor Strange was like, no, it's all magic. You know what I mean? They had the, what was it, the Mind Stone?
He's
Or
the
Time
fucking
Stone.
Sorcerer Supreme. Did you just get the wrong stone?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know what?
I wish I could kick you off your own show.
I've had a few beers. Maybe you and Chris can take over, and I'll just be on the sidelines, but...
Just crap in your pants and a dunce hat.
No, but I actually like... Benedict Cumberbatch was a lot better than I thought he'd be.
Benedict Cumberbatch was amazing.
Yeah.
I gotta say. And as far as the aesthetics go, the look is down pat.
And they made a few little changes, like that little thing where they can, like, bust through time, and or... What do they call it? They'll...
Do that one more time?
He goes like this. It's like Harry Potter.
First off, he goes like this. And he doesn't make any sounds.
So you always need sound effects. So.
But no judgment here. You are a cornball. It's whatever. But no, they definitely made it interesting. It was a different feel. That was really good. I really loved the Cape of Levitation.
Yeah, that
I mean,
stole the movie.
As a character that said nothing, even in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah. The cape pretty much almost saved everybody in Infinity War. Killing Thanos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I've seen the
Then
movie.
fucking Chris Pratt had to ruin everything.
Hey, let's not get into that.
But number 9, what is your number 9?
Number 9, Guardians 2.
That's
Now,
interesting, because I don't even have that on my list.
well, you're a piece of shit. So, hey, what can I say? But Guardians 2. Guardians just the comedy really makes the movie worthwhile. Seeing Ego's face on the planet was all I really needed to wet my pants. I'm a simple comic buff like that, but hey.
See, like, it was very hard not putting those movies on, but just like Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was just very much so a filler movie. And it was just okay. Like, I feel like if, I'm a horrible person for not knowing his name. Who played Ego? You can punch me later.
Fucking leave.
Yeah. I had too many beers. What the fuck?
You had 3.
Yeah, but I don't drink.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, oh my god. Having Kurt Russell in the movie definitely helped it a lot. Because I feel like if that was anybody else...
If anybody was going to be Chris Pratt's father.
Yeah. That was badass.
That was pretty... Aside from David Hasselhoff, of course.
But it does kind of suck he doesn't have the powers anymore.
I mean, I'm kind of glad about it, because...
More humanizing him, making more...
People may not know that's not Star-Lord's actual father in the comics, so the whole being a god thing, I'm fine with him not having that power in the movie at the end.
Yeah, you're a lot more comic knowledge than I am, so...
Yeah, well, I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah. I happen to be one, so...
And yet we're still friends.
Yeah. And one of the reasons why I think I'm a piece of shit is my number 9, Iron Man 3.
Ugh.
Dude, this movie was, like, I will tell you, the third half of this movie, garbage. Having Pepper Potts be like, I'm the one that's gonna kill the bad guy because I have the fucking extremist thing in me, was stupid. But everything leading up to the third act of this movie was amazing.
Wrong.
You didn't like him going into, like, getting his suit destroyed, going in and losing power, getting the thing with the kid. It was a good character study of Tony Stark.
Wrong.
And instead of doing the whole alcoholism, they did, like, the whole PTSD thing.
Well, you stopped drinking 2 fucking movies ago. You can't play... Go away. I'll tell you why Iron Man 3 should be just burned from our memories.
The Mandarin?
Iron Patriot. I'm not even going to get on the Mandarin. Iron fucking Patriot.
Why, are they making badass enough?
No. They didn't make the character true to the character. In the comic books, Iron Patriot is played by Norman fucking Osborn, who takes an Iron Man machine and makes it his own when he becomes head of S.H.I.E.L.D. and changes it to Hammer. How are you going to take fucking War Machine and change him to Iron Patriot just like that for the sake of a movie? Like, get out of my face. It was an insult. I feel like Marvel just ran up to me and smacked me in the dick like that fucking MTV show.
I didn't even know that, so thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Dark Avengers. Get into it.
He was
fucking
Iron
dope.
Patriot in Dark Avengers?
Dude, he's the Iron Patriot after Secret Invasion.
Really?
The end of Secret Invasion. Norman Osborn kills the Skrull Queen, becomes the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. because he saved the day, and takes over S.H.I.E.L.D. Changes it to Hammer, takes over Tony Stark's everything because Tony Stark made it property of S.H.I.E.L.D. because he's a fucking stupid drunk. I would know. And enough said. Takes an Iron Man costume, draws it like Captain America because he's like, I need a symbol like Iron Man and Captain America. Why not make them both? But it's Norman Osborn, the ultimate scumbag.
I'm really hoping in Spider-Man, the new movies, they do Norman Osborn like Justice.
Oh, you mean not the sick, dead Norman Osborn from the Sony movies that had nothing to do with
the Sam
anything?
Raimi one was good.
Willem Dafoe's Norman Osborn.
Was amazing.
Fucking gold.
Yeah.
Gold. Hands down.
But then they had to put him in the Power Ranger suit. Remember the fucking original costume they had? How good it looked? And then they went with the Power Rangers outfit?
Hey. Can't all make the right decisions all the time.
That's why we drink.
That is why we drink.
But what is your number 8?
Number 8. The very first Avengers.
See, I will put this ahead of time. Mine too.
Good for you.
That's what we agree.
For once you made the right decision.
It was an okay movie.
Wasn't about it being an okay movie. It was about the fact that they did it so well. It's never too much focus on one character, other characters being left in the background. Even the fight scenes, the camera's panning around. It's catching every character doing what they're doing. They're special. You got Hawkeye shooting shit from the top of a building. You got Hulk smashing building to building. You got Cap doing his Cap thing. Iron Man shooting some beams. It's just really well done.
Well, you
from
can even
cinematography angle.
Cinematography angle, you could even say Age of Ultron was filmed well. But it just wasn't a good story.
Listen, I haven't drank enough to talk about Age of Ultron. But also, let's be real. We all wanted the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
We were waiting for that.
Well, the thing
ever since the extended scenes from Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, we were waiting and dying for it to
Do you remember your first experience seeing like Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man all on the fucking scene the first time?
Yeah, I remember
amazing.
The crap we got when we were kids, and I was like, thank you, finally, we have something justifiable.
But back in the day, we used to wear comic book shirts and get made fun of. Now everybody's wearing like Captain America shirts and everything.
Do you remember when they would make these things into movies or TV shows, and it was so god-awful that you were just ashamed?
Yeah.
When I first saw these things, it was finally like, I'm justified. And now it's even more so because look how big they've gotten. These are what the blockbuster movies are. And, you know, it's about fucking time. And now everybody understands why we were so nerdy and we like this shit.
Endgame is estimated to be $300 billion opening weekend. How insane is that? $300 million.
I mean, I'll be spending $40 for a ticket and popcorn.
You need to go see it with me and Chris so we can come back here and do the last.
Why? I don't even like you.
You're here for a reason.
Yeah, to drink.
No, we're hopefully going to do a live stream review after we see it, so. But our number 7.
Oh, God. Am I going first again?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this, affirmative action? He's racist, by the way. We'll get into that later. My number 7 is Guardians 1.
Me
now,
too.
You copied me again, you piece of shit? God, you're so boring. Now, I only picked Guardians 1 on my list after having Guardians 2 because I enjoyed it way more than I ever thought I would. I was not interested in Guardians, and I actually told Chad this. Guardians and the Ant-Man movies, I had zero interest. I thought they were going to be stupid, wasn't even going to watch them, ended up loving both. Now, the Ant-Man movies didn't make my list, but both Guardians have. I am Groot. And fucking Drax have changed my life.
See, the thing about the Guardians movie is, like you said, you never thought it'd be as good. Like, anybody I've ever talked to who went to go see the Guardians movie, they're like, yeah, it's like, most people say it's their favorite Marvel movie. But those are all the people that aren't, like, nerds like us, like, going...
Well, I mean...
Like, it's the most relatable...
Between the humor...
It's the most relatable to non-comic book fans, I feel like.
The humor really helps a lot, because it's got way more humor than most of the Marvel movies, which easily makes a movie very likable. If you can laugh at something, you're going to like it straight off the bat. But they did such a good job with the characters as well. Because being a comic book buff and knowing about the Guardians of the Galaxy, I still had no interest. But they did a really good job with Gamora.
It's because, like, the
Drax, Star-Lord, like...
Well, the Guardians movie wasn't even the original Guardians.
No, it wasn't.
Much, like,
it wasn't.
Picked all the characters that were good.
They kind of made...
And now
the mainstream Guardians at the time mixed with a few of
they
legends
picked what the good characters were, and now what the Guardians of the Galaxy are in the comics are what the movie is. Because Marvel's like, we need to make our MCU more relatable, so let's make the comics what the MCU is, pretty much.
But also, if we're being real, the casting, Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
I mean, holy shit.
Well, Bradley Cooper...
Holy shit. Like, his voice is so perfect for that character.
Have you seen...
Well, not even that. Just his voice is so perfect for that character. Like that's his, like, hangover character in a rocket body. Like, it's amazing.
We're going to get props to Bautista, though.
Bautista as Drax. I mean, holy shit. For a guy that had no acting before that, like, he grabbed Drax by the collar and just ran with it.
And he's like...
And the humor, the way he makes you laugh is just mind-blowing.
We need to give Bautista props, too, because, like, the loyalty he has to James Gunn.
Yep.
I'm
Who's
sure.
also coming back for the third movie.
And I'm sure a lot of that helped him getting back into the Marvel stuff. Because what's his name? Bautista pretty much said, I will not do another Guardians movie without James Gunn. And they could easily write Drax off. He got dusted. They could easily write him off, but they didn't want to.
I also like, side note, the Infinity Gauntlet reference when he got shredded into little spiral things.
That was crazy.
That was actually in the comic book.
Really?
Liked it. Yep.
That's cool.
I don't know if it was his character that did that, but that actually happened in the comic book. That was... I love little Easter eggs like that.
Yeah, it's freaky. Oh yeah, what is your number 6?
My number 6 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Why is that your number 6?
Why are you huffing and puffing, Mr. fucking
You'll find
Iron
out
Man, you piece of shit?
You'll find out later on.
Winter Soldier is a better movie than Iron Man, Mr. Huff and Puff. But I really enjoyed Winter Soldier because Bucky coming back as the Winter Soldier is just really awesome.
Ed Brubaker made that such a good storyline to begin with.
Say that one more time without
Ed
the slurs.
Brubaker made that such a good
Ed
storyline.
Brubaker.
Brubaker.
Ed Brubaker. But no, it was really great seeing Bucky come back, and
It was very good casting.
I
on their
mean,
part.
the look.
It was so good.
The look is just
The fucking
great.
mask and everything.
I can't even find words trying to think about it. Like, just all the scenes where he's doing Winter Soldier shit. I love it, especially as a comic fan.
That fucking knife fight they had.
Oh,
That was the first. You gotta admit, that was the first Marvel movie they actually included like actual martial arts in the fight choreographs. It wasn't just punching and kicking. It was actually like choreographed fighting with him and Cap. You know it's true.
all right, guy. You want kung fu movies? Watch Bruce Lee.
Well, my number 6 is Iron Man.
Yeah, I know. I called you out on it.
This is, like I was telling him, it's not one of the movies I would want to watch over and over again, like my other 5 beneath that.
By the way, if you're a true fan like me, you'll watch any of the 20-something Marvel movies over and over again. But
It's 2 days.
I only have one. So you might want to...
No, we
check
already,
it out.
we already talked about Iron Man. Iron Man's probably one of the best movies you can get as a starter to like the whole universe.
And let's be honest, Terrence Howard was the immaculate James Rhodes. Look him up in the comics. Looks exactly like fucking Terrence Howard. If it weren't for the whole contract shit and Robert Downey Jr.'s an asshole and all this, now we got freaking War Machine.
Is Robert Downey Jr.
darker
an
than
asshole
Chad's
though, or was that
sweatshirt.
guy trying to get more money?
You read the reports.
And we get Don
The money
Cheadle,
that was promised to him went to Robert Downey Jr. for the second one.
because Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
I get that, but if you're gonna have War Machine,
It's Marvel being cheapskates.
but either way,
I understand that he probably would have been a better War Machine because Don Cheadle's kind of small.
I'm honestly just being greedy because the look was so perfect.
Yeah, I like Don Cheadle though. He's a great actor. He's probably a better actor than what's his
Oh,
name.
Don Cheadle's an amazing actor. Nothing against Don Cheadle. It's just Terrence Howard was the picture-for-picture look of James Rhodey. But whatever.
What is your number 5?
The one with the black people? You know, the one you said you didn't want on your list because you're racist? Yeah, that was a conversation.
I honestly think it's a good movie, but it's not.
Yet you won't even say the name.
Black Panther. No, I honestly, like, it's horrible. Like, I've gotten yelled at for this. I think that movie is way overhyped.
It wasn't way overhyped.
It was a good movie. I've seen it twice. And I think, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan was fucking amazing. I feel like he should have got more screen time in the movie.
Chadwick Boseman
He's
is
the best Black Panther you could have.
an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Not even a Black Panther. You're just being racist. He's
I
the
hate
best black guy. You should put in a black guy suit. Yeah, sit there and drink your Pabst, you fucking redneck.
See, I can't make the comments.
Especially not while you're drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Like, let's be real about it. You're sitting on camera. Pabst
Well, give me
Blue
a better
Ribbon.
beer. I gave this to you.
Oh, God. Hold on.
Thanks so much.
Way better beer. All right. Back to Chadwick Boseman, best black guy in a black guy suit.
So, Chadwick Boseman is definitely
Amazing actor.
He should definitely be in more shit.
Fucking Wakanda forever. Anyways.
Black
Panther.
Want to know my gripes about Black Panther?
No, I want to talk about it because it's my number 5 on the list,
Okay.
and you just asked me. You fucking racist. Black Panther had the best unique feel to it out of any of the Marvel movies, hands down. Even more
Doctor
so than
Strange,
Guardians, more so than Ant-Man, Hulk, whatever. It was unique. And not just because it had black people, which it did. The story was interesting. It wasn't just, the same, oh, we created a bad guy, blah, blah, blah. It was somebody who was family to the main character. There was conflict. You saw, self-doubt in the main character, not knowing what to do after being so sure of himself through the first portion of the movie. Yes, they did the bad guy is a mirror image of the good guy, which gets annoying, but
It happens in all.
it realistically, the fuck you gonna do?
That was even my gripe with it.
You can't have just like a regular guy going up against Black Panther. Like, he's gonna shred him in half. He's got the herb. Black guy with the herb. It's another reason why he hates it. But yeah.
No, it was a good movie. I just feel like it was too much paint
Too
by
black.
the numbers.
It's not too black.
I hate you. Anyway,
You invited me.
what's your number? I didn't say my number.
You
5
didn't
yet.
say your number 5.
Thor Ragnarok.
Blonde white dude.
See, this blonde white dude had me confused because I honestly wanted to put him at number 3, but I put him at number 5 just because I thought too hard about the other 2 movies that are ahead of it. I enjoyed this movie. And for the main reason why you probably enjoyed the fucking Hulk. They actually made the Hulk what the Hulk is.
Don't make assumptions about me. You don't know me.
I'll make assumptions.
You
about
don't
all
know me, bitch.
I know you all I want. You know the Hulk was perfect in that movie.
I'm not gonna comment.
And then you had fucking Thor being Thor in that movie, not being fucking stupid. The first Thor movie and Thor Dark World. That was awful.
Wow, that really explained a lot. Thor being Thor and not the stupid first Thor
No,
movie in
the
Dark. Yeah,
Thor-
yeah. All right, so number 4.
I hate you. You have Thor Ragnarok on your list, so I'll let that go. Number 4, what is yours?
Spider-Man Homecoming. What the fuck did you just mumble? Do you want to get slapped on camera?
Such a good movie.
All right. I'll still slap you, though.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming was amazing. If you think differently, you're a piece of shit.
Do you think it's the best Spider-Man movie? It's hard.
It's
Because I really like the first 2 Spider-Man.
It's hard for me because I like each iteration of Spider-Man we've gotten for
Do you like
different
Andrew
reasons.
Garfield?
For different reasons. I liked Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker because he was like the iconic original 60s Spider-Man Peter Parker. I liked Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man because he was perfect. The wit, the trash talk,
The
and
costume in the second movie.
even his Peter Parker was good for the Peter Parker that they had in the comics at the time, so I was really happy with it. But Tom Holland, I have to say, Tom Holland has just been a gift as Spider-Man. He has captured the essence of both sides of the character, unlike either of the previous two actors. And
who would you choose over Tobey Maguire or whatever that asshole's name is?
Why are you even asking me that? That has nothing to do with our list. Go away. Anyways, back to my number 4. Not to mention, Michael Keaton was awesome as the Vulture because he's Michael Keaton.
He's one of my favorite villains in the MCU.
And if you read any of the stories about him doing the whole Batman thing between takes, you gotta love it. You gotta, especially if you watch the Tim Burton Batman and still have it on VHS like me, because I'm a nerdy piece of shit. Yeah. But that was my number 4.
My number 4 is Civil War. This movie, like, it's hard. Like,
This movie's a movie.
No, this between 4 and 3 was hard for me. Like, this, honestly, Spider-Man made the difference between these two movies. It's a spoiler to number 3, if you could actually think. No, but this movie was amazing, because that ending fight scene with Bucky, Captain America, and Iron Man was amazing. It was fucking brutal. I remember being in the theaters, and a kid behind me is like, a little kid, probably 10, 12 years old, like, why are they fighting? I can't watch this. And I wanted to turn and be, you fucking pussy, you look at this and you watch it.
I always knew you were a piece of shit.
But I didn't.
You still thought it.
No, that was like, as horrible as it sounds, that was one of the happiest moments of my life because the kid's watching this. And if you actually read the Civil War comic, it's fucking brutal.
Oh, that's one of my favorite storylines.
Yeah.
Like, the fact they got the image of Cap holding the shield while Iron Man is doing the repulsor way. Like, when I saw that,
dude, I fucking screamed.
I had goosebumps.
I screamed. I went,
body.
oh, fuck, shit.
Like, that.
It was so good.
The rest of the movie could have been them having a food fight, and I still would have just shit my pants as soon as they showed
that airport scene. When was the first time you ever seen anything like that? Never.
What, a scene at an airport?
The airport scene.
Die Hard 2?
I hate you so much.
My number 3. Thor Ragnarok. This is why I wouldn't talk about it before, folks, because
You want to spill about
he
it?
didn't put it high enough. But anyway, Thor Ragnarok, like he said, Planet Hulk, getting that storyline
And
was
what you
awesome
don't know
because
is Hulk
that
is one of your favorite people.
Hulk is one of my favorite characters.
He's very underrepresented, if that makes sense. If I said that
represented.
Representative.
You didn't drink that much, dude. What the fuck?
I like representative better. But anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, like I said, Thor is one of my favorite characters. And the planet...
Thor is?
Hulk is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, that much either.
And the Planet Hulk storyline is fucking amazing. Especially because of the storyline it leads into, World War Hulk, but we'll probably never get that.
Good.
We'll never get that as a movie, and
Universal.
I cry myself to sleep about it every night. But anyways, Worldbreaker Hulk was dope. The armor, great. The humor was dope. I loved the tower, the Grandmaster's Tower. Beta Ray Bill, Bi Beast.
It definitely humanized.
Characters you could only see, you'd only catch if you knew, like, your comic lore, like I did.
It definitely humanized the Hulk a lot more.
It definitely humanized the Hulk. Seeing the different sides of the Hulk was very interesting.
How long was he the Hulk for before he returned back to Bruce Banner? Like 3 years?
Like 2 years, 3 years, something like that.
Yeah, so he's living as a Hulk. He knows he can speak. He's
My only thing with that whole thing, how did he go from flying off from Sokovia into fucking Portal to wherever the fuck they like?
I honestly feel like crash landing. He was close to death. The Hulk bursted out.
Yeah, I get that, but how do you go from driving off the sunset of Sokovia to fucking space? Is my point. I get the whole crash landing thing.
Don't punch me, but it's just the excuse.
Only reason why I won't is because you're a cancer survivor, and I love you for it.
What are we on, number 3? Spider-Man Homecoming. I fucking love this movie.
Well, whoop-de fucking do.
Drink that when I gave it to you. It's really good though. So
It really is.
No, Spider-Man Homecoming, like, there are faults to this movie that I could nitpick. But it's so good. Like, Tom Holland is too good. Like, this is
I already wet my pants on screen for you once.
No,
I'm not gonna.
because everybody's like, the stakes weren't high enough in this movie. Like, fuck
it
that.
Doesn't have.
It's
He's
Spider-Man.
in high school.
He's fucking Spider-Man. The stakes are never high enough until he gets older and Venom comes around and all that shit. He's fucking Spider-Man. Let him have
the
fucking
stakes
Vulture.
were plenty fucking high. His high school girlfriend got dead.
She got dead.
His uncle got dead. Like, I don't know what the fuck the problem is with people. You got a hero, you got a bad guy. You got something he wants to stop, which is a good enough reason. Why are you complaining?
Like, the problem is Spider-Man's villains are so good because they're not all world-changing fucking bullshit. Like, look at the fucking Spider-Man, the new movie, Far From Home, Mysterio. Look how good he looks. It's fucking Mysterio. If Captain America...
It's Jake Gyllenhaal.
If fucking Hulk... I almost said Hulk. If
Hulk.
No, if Hulk or Thor went after Mysterio, they'd just wreck him. And that's not underestimating.
Thulk would fuck him up.
Thulk would up fucking...
Would up him fuck?
Fucking, what's that? Oh, I can't... I'm retarded.
You know, I know that.
I can't say that name, that word, though. So yeah.
Well, you just did, so...
No, fucking... The Saiyan dance. The fucking fusion dance. Thulk.
You're getting way off base.
Yeah. No, but that movie was good. Like, it's probably my second favorite Spider-Man movie. I like Spider-Man 2 a lot. Even Spider-Man 3 was 1.5 of a good movie.
Get the fuck out right now. I will fight you. I will fight you.
You didn't like most of Spider-Man 3?
I didn't like any of Spider-Man 3, you fucking piece of shit.
Sure, we'll talk about that later.
No, we won't. We won't talk about it ever. Don't you ever make me say the word Spider-Man 3 again. I'll stab you on screen and then upload it.
I guarantee you 3/4 of that movie was bad, but it started off really good.
All of that movie is bad.
What's your number 2?
The one when I beat the shit out of Chad. Civil War. Now, as you notice, when Chad puts movies that I have higher on the list, I don't really talk about them. But now I'm going to talk about it. Civil War. One of my favorite comic stories. Like I said, the scene with the shield and the repulsor rays.
So good. Fucking Giant Man.
Oh, God. Yeah, that... When Paul Rudd went into Tony's suit and was just fucking up the circuits, that was great. Yeah. I mean... So many just scenes. Like, not even as a comic buff. Just so many scenes that were just too funny and you just loved and made the movie. But the heroes fighting heroes, that aspect. It's so heavy a subject, and, you know, both sides feel they're right. And it would have been nice if they could have gotten in the Ragnarok Cyborg aspect of the storyline.
I kind of wish they got the Hulk thing where we need to shoot Hulk off because he's too BA for us to do this.
That was Illuminati.
Yeah, but
it had
reached into Civil War, didn't it?
Had nothing to do with Civil War.
Are you sure?
Had nothing to do
with
with
Civil War. It was before Civil War.
It was before Civil War.
Yeah, so it had...
How many times do you need me to say it had nothing to do with Civil War, Chad?
Man, I had cancer. I don't remember things. I got that chemo brain. It's bad. I'm going to get a brain scan soon. Anyway, what's your number?
Wow.
My number 2 is Infinity War. Now, this was really hard between my number 1 and number 2. I feel like Infinity War is one of the most rewatchable movies ever made. You don't think so?
I'm just gonna be real. My number one is Infinity War, so just fuck this guy. He just fucked the whole thing up. So
Right,
his number two, my number one. It's in the right order anyway. Infinity War is fucking amazing. Thanos. Fucking Thanos. Amazing. Amazing. Fucking amazing.
Now, did you ever think that they'd be able to do CGI as well as Josh Brolin with Thanos? Watching the DC Universe movies, watching fucking Infinity War, being like, why can't you just do this?
Dude, I watched Independence Day, and you're talking to me about, did I ever think CGI or whatever?
Hey, Independence Day holds up.
Come the fuck on, dude.
Independence Day holds up.
Don't get off track. Infinity War didn't disappoint in any fucking way.
Infinity War handled the storylines.
They handled the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. They had so many nods to it. Like I said earlier, with Drax being unraveled. Friggin', I just lost my train of thought.
Mind Stone with Gamora and all that stuff.
Yup, that.
Like, I can't wait till Endgame seeing everybody in the Mind Stone.
It would have been cool if we could have had the X-Men and shit and seen, like, Cyclops' head get trapped in a little clear prison.
Dude, you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen.
Or, what was the chick Thanos created for himself to make Death jealous? She beat Spider-Man's head in with a rock in the comic. I mean, that would have been gruesome for the movie, but the movie itself, the different uses of the stones, amazing.
That's Spider-Man.
When Thanos blew up the moon and threw it, I mean, the fuck. When he gathered all the fire from the explosions from Iron Man missiles and redirected it. The different uses of the stones themselves was amazing. Simply amazing. Very well thought out, very well planned and shot. Did so much justice. The way the stones glowed, depending on what he was using. It was top to bottom really well done. The fact they incorporated the Black Order, even though they were new to the comics, they had been introduced in the Infinity storyline and a little bit before that, which was only a couple years before the movie. It was just really mind-blowing. Seeing the Eben Moore toy with Doctor Strange, like me, when I read the Infinity storyline, that picture is one that really stuck out. So the fact that they had that in the movie, even though it wasn't the same circumstance, was just really cool. And then obviously the Iron Spider suit. You can't you can't go wrong.
The colors, I wish they made a little more like the Iron suit, but
I wish it was just red and gold. That would have been so badass.
Imagine if like he was in his Spider-Man suit, then all of a sudden like the Iron Spider suit just came out with red and gold. How cool would that have looked? But this is our number one, right?
No, this is your number one.
My number one is Winter Soldier. I fucking love this movie. I don't know why. Like, this is the most rewatchable movie I have for this movie. Like, whole MCU bullshit. And I don't think he gets enough respect.
Kind of like you.
I don't get enough respect. And I need respect. To make myself not want to jump off a bridge. But, just like Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier is probably the movie that made, and like, no lie, the Winter Soldier is the movie that like made the MCU like branch off into greatness.
Was it?
Yeah.
You really think so?
And you can't disagree with me.
Oh, I can.
What movie before it?
Who said anything about before?
You know, this is the first movie to make the MCU like greatness. I hate you so much.
I wonder how many times you said that during this whole broadcast.
For our whole lives.
For our whole life.
But yeah, no spoiler. Winter Soldier is my favorite. I'm glad you made your list.
Yeah, I'm glad you made me make a fucking list.
This has been our MCU Top 10. It went a lot longer than I thought it would, but I hope you appreciate it. I really hope it filmed. Because if I go to my camera and it's not filming, we're going to have to redo this.
It's not like it was good.
It was great.
We were slurring words, losing our train of thought.
That's what they expect from Just Your Average channel.
Well, I hope you see more of me, folks.
This is Mike. He'll be on our next episode, hopefully. Because he has shit to do in the next episode.
I'm fucking awesome. And I have all the best ideas.
He knows a lot about comic books and he knows a lot about movies, so he's a wealth of knowledge. But thanks for watching. Please look at our Instagrams, our Facebooks. You can find him at... What's your Instagram?
I don't have an Instagram.
What's your Facebook? Michael Baker?
Michael Joseph Baker.
He's going to get an Instagram soon.
No, I'm not.
Thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoy this. If you have any thoughts on your top 10, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.
Or if you want to just, yell at one of us.
You can yell at one of us if you want. You could be like, why is Doctor Strange in your top 10?
I'll be drunk. I might yell back. It could be fun.
He will yell back, and it'll be hilarious.
I
Don't take
yell a lot.
offense. Thank you, guys. Good night.
Yeah.